Hey beauties, it's your girl Valika. Welcome back to Beauty, Brains, and Brilliance, where we combine personal style and psychology to help you look and feel your best every single day. If that is what you're looking to learn more about, then you have definitely landed in the right place. So take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you will know every time I post a new video. And if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up so that other beauties can find and watch it too. And lastly, don't forget to comment because I want to get to know my entire tribe of beauties. Thank you for being here and enjoy the video. Hey beauties, so are you tired of going in your closet full of clothes and feeling like you have nothing to wear, or you just have a whole bunch of clothes that aren't getting anywhere? You bought them, you liked them, but now for some reason they're just staying on the hanger or on the shelf. Well, today we are talking about creating the ultimate spring capsule wardrobe for 2025. By the end of this video, you'll be able to build a capsule wardrobe that represents your personal style, that feels oh so good to your soul, and makes getting dressed a breeze. So let's jump right in. I can assure you that most of the pieces for your new capsule wardrobe, you can just go ahead and pull from your closet, or you may just want to shop for a few things to fill in some wardrobe gaps or to participate in some of the new trends for the season. So let's get started with what a capsule wardrobe is. A capsule wardrobe is a carefully curated collection of items that can be mixed and matched to create a variety of outfits. So first things first, you must know your personal style. So how do you like to dress? What are the items that you feel good in? What are the pieces that truly represent who you are? Are you a classic beauty? Do you enjoy wearing clothes that are more sporty? Do you enjoy wearing boho chic outfits? Or do you enjoy wearing something maybe that's a little edgy? Whatever it is, it's okay, but that should be reflected in your capsule wardrobe. Next, your wardrobe should reflect your day-to-day life. So if you are an executive, your wardrobe is probably going to look a little bit different than the stay-at-home mom or vice versa. So you have to consider pieces that are going to be reflective, representative of what you're doing on a daily basis. The next thing that you're going to consider is the season that you're in. So right now, we're building a spring wardrobe because we're in spring. So for this time of year, you're probably looking at lighter fabrics, shorter sleeves, shorter pants, and even lighter or more vibrant colors. Another thing to consider when building your wardrobe is versatility in your pieces. So you don't want too many of the same type of piece. You want to make sure that you have plenty of tops as well as plenty of bottoms to interchange. You want to make sure that you have different types of tops and different types of bottoms as well. Your capsule wardrobe is generally going to consist of about 25 to 30 pieces. All right, so we're going to start with tops, and don't mind my notes here. I just want to make sure I give you all this good information. So we're going to start with tops, which you need about 7 to 10 of. So this is going to include your t-shirts, your blouses, your tanks, and even light sweaters and knits since we're in the spring season. When it comes to your bottoms, we're looking at maybe 4 to 5. You can have more, you can have less if that works for you, but about 4 or 5 is a good reference point. And this is going to include your trousers. This is going to include your denim pants. This is going to include skirts as well. And now that we're in the spring season, even shorts. And let's not forget dresses, because girl, I'm about to be in dresses all summer long because they are oh so comfortable and oh so cute. So make sure you include about 2 or 3 dresses in your wardrobe too, if you're a dress girly. If not, no worries, it's fine as well, because you're still gonna be cute. With your dresses, you can include sundresses, you can include, sheath dresses, you can include bodycon dresses, whatever works for you. But it probably is nice to have clothes that are gonna be more loose, more flowy, more colorful as well. This is a great time to be able to pull out your sundresses, your florals, and even your lacy dresses if that's what you like. And since we're in spring, we know that the weather can go either way, right? And so, you probably want to still have some outerwear. So, like a light jacket or a cardigan or even blazers are really good pieces to have in your capsule wardrobe as well. So, now that we've covered the bases, let's go ahead and build my new capsule wardrobe for the month of May. What I have found myself doing this year is really creating a capsule for each month. It really just helps me to ensure that I'm getting in my closet full of clothes and then pulling out, you can probably see it behind me, pulling out items that I really want to try to wear throughout the month. So I will be honest that my wardrobe for the month of March, I really didn't create one in April because I created one so late in March. So this has really been my wardrobe throughout April. But I have to be honest, I didn't love it. It didn't give me all of the vibes, even though, it was very nice. You see these blues and the light greens and the creams, which I absolutely love. But there was just something that I just didn't vibe with it. So, I am excited about being able to create a new capsule today that I am going to absolutely love, that is going to take me through May and maybe even through June. So I'll probably end up swapping some pieces out or adding some additional pieces throughout the months if I don't do a completely new capsule wardrobe for the month of June. But, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good this time. I'm gonna feel good about it. And so, just make sure that as you're building your wardrobe, that you are really creating the versatility in the pieces, because I think that was a big part of my issue. If I just step to the side here, like you'll see, I have like a good amount of button down shirts. I have a white one, I have a denim one, I have two blue ones. One has stripes. One, isn't, these two are cropped. These two are like regular size. This one is a long sleeve cropped one. And even though they're like different colors, they're still all button downs. And then I didn't have a whole lot of other variety of tops in my wardrobe. So I think that's what made it kind of fall flat for me and, just kind of appear a little stale. And then the colors, like the colorway is actually okay. I like it, even though I'm going to be including some other colors in for this month. I'm going to be including some yellow, some pinks. We got to come with the pastels and the colors of the season as well. So we'll talk about that as I create my wardrobe. All right, so yeah, so it just didn't give me all the feels. So we're going to do it better, and you all are going to watch me do it. So let's go. All right, so you've just watched me pretty much just take everything down just so I can just start from scratch with putting things up. And sometimes that's just an easy way, rather than kind of picking through things. It's easier just to get rid of everything and then to just start adding what you have. So some of the things that I had here, of course, I had a good amount of long sleeve shirts. I had just some knit sweaters. I had like some heavier pants. I had a good amount of jeans and things like that. You saw me take down the fedora hats, which, are more for like winter. So I took those down as well. So what we're going to be adding, the shirts are probably going to be more lightweight that I'm going to add. I will have a couple pair of jeans because yeah, you got to have your jeans to be able to dress things down. When we talk about personal style, and you'll watch my personal style video, but I am kind of like, I'm between like classic and edgy. So, sometimes I can be girly, and I like, the classic pieces that you can wear year after year after year after year. I'm not a super trendy girl, even though I like to participate in the trends. So, I like to wear the pieces that you can wear year after year after year. They can be in my closet for 5 years. I can put it on and it can still look new. I can still look fresh and put together. But I also like a little edge. I like a little edge, girl. So even when I'm dressing maybe even super girly, which, I like a little girly look. I love a dress, but I'm going to edge it edge it up a little bit, dress it down a little bit. Just, that's just kind of my vibe that, I like to, have a serious look, but not too serious, right? So I like to edge things up. So, I really have a very eclectic type of style, which you all will see as you get to know me more. But, you'll notice that I always like to edge things up. Like even the outfit of the day, which you did see, it was these, flowy orange pants, these flowy wide leg orange pants. I have on the brown, kind of, not knit, but like, I guess a crochet, type top, which is kind of dressy or, more on the, I guess more chic side. And listen, I'm always be chic. I'm always be chic. It's going to be whatever it is, however I'm dressing, whether it's sporty, it's going to be chic, girl. And so, but it's I dressed it down a little more with this denim top. So it's kind of like a jacket, kind of like a kimono, kind of like a top, it's belted, and I just love this so much. It's certain things when I go to the store, and this is just kind of how you have to shop. When I go to the store, it's just certain things that I know I am going to get my good money's worth out of. And this was one of those things. When it's denim, baby, I know I'm going to get my good money's worth because it just dresses it down. It gives you a little bit of edge. Like this has like some distressing in it. And so this is like my vibe all the way. So, it helped this cute look because I got on a gold pair of shoes. I got, my little Brandon Blackwood bag to match my pants, so it really gives a nice, chic, put together vibe, but it just helps to bring it down a little bit. And then, the glasses, they just help to add just a little bit of personality to the look. So accessories are everything. Remember that as well. As you're building your capsule, make sure you got you some good accessories, girl. So anyway, because I can't even let that go yet. Because sometimes when we have the capsules, depending on, what the pieces are, because we want to interchange them so well, they can fall flat. They can look and be a little boring, the capsule wardrobes, but it's the accessories. It's the accessories. It's the accessories, girl. So make sure you get you some good accessories. I didn't talk about that too much, but yeah, you're gonna get you some good accessories. We'll do a whole nother video about the accessories. So anyway, so I've taken those items down. I did have a few skirts, some trousers. So some of these things will probably come back, but we just took everything down. So let's go ahead and start putting some things up. All right. So let's start with button downs. These are, or button ups, whatever you would like to call them. These are wardrobe essentials, and they really just become wardrobe essentials for me. I've always liked a button up to some degree, but I just didn't feel like it represented like my vibe all the time. Like when I used to wear it years ago, I felt like it just made me look stuffy, but it's all in how you wear it. Like I said, I like a chic, but more dressed down vibe. And you just got to figure out how to do that. So, I found a button up from Zara a couple years ago. Unfortunately, the cleaners messed up my shirt and I have not been able to find that shirt again. But anyway, you can go and you can get a button up from anywhere. They sell them everywhere. I usually shop at H&M and Zara. They have some pretty good ones. So these that I have here, this one right here, I just got from H&M recently. It's a linen button up, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I haven't worn it yet. Y'all kind of know how linen does. It wrinkles. This, as soon as I get clothes, I usually, especially like button ups, I take them to the cleaners. This has gone to the cleaners and it's like wrinkling already, but it's a beautiful light fabric. You got to have at least one white button up. You got to have at least one. I love this one because it's a little oversized. It's a little bit oversized. So it's long. This is actually an extra small. I'm definitely not anywhere near an extra small, but because it's so oversized, it is extra small. It hangs long. It's long sleeve. It's a very light fabric though, but still I will probably end up rolling up the sleeves. And, you know, you can wear it open, you can wear it closed, you can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with trousers, you can wear it with shorts. You know, that was kind of the way that I saw myself styling it when I bought this particular one. And, you know, like you can wear it so many different ways with skirts, a mini skirt, however. So, you know, I'm looking forward to wearing that. So you got to have at least one white button up shirt. And then for me, I'm going to always have a blue one. Blue is my favorite. I'm always going to have a light blue button up. So, you know, this is one of the colors of the season, like that ice blue. This is, you know, it's a very light blue, or it's a light blue. It's not showing up as dark as it is on camera. But you know, it's a very still light blue. I love this color for a button up. So it's always going to be a part of my capsule. And then, of course, this is another blue button up, but it does have the stripes. It is a shorter sleeve. It's like a 3/4 sleeve. So I believe it's a 3/4 sleeve. Is it 3/4 or yeah, it's like a 3/4 sleeve. So, you know, I think this is great. It's cropped, so it's definitely a different style. So the other blue button up that I had up here, I didn't bring that one back, but because this one is striped, it's cropped, the sleeves are different, I did bring this one back. And then I have this button up, which is like a it's like an oatmeal-y type of color. I guess you can call it beige if you would like. But you know, this is just good just to throw over things. Last year I just threw it over like my little spaghetti strap dresses and things like that. And so, you know, it's just another color, another alternative, because we're like kind of moving away from wearing like a lot of jackets and things. You know, but this is another way to still have on an outer layer or another layer and you not be too hot. You know, but if it gets chilly, you have something. Or, you know, it just adds a little style and pizzazz to your outfit. So I believe that these are going to be my 4 button ups for right now. I think I have another white one. I just bought this one because I wanted 2 white ones. So I might add that one because you just never know. You might wear one, it hasn't gone to the cleaners, or you haven't washed it yet, and you just want another one. And so I might add the other one, but you know, we're going to start off with these 4. So I know y'all are like, okay, like button ups, and you just say that you had too many the last time. So yes, yes, I did. However, you know, what do we talk about? 7 to 10 shirts? I'm going to have more. I'm going to have more than 7 to 10. So, you know, but, you know, the 7 to 10 is a good number, you know, to get started with, or if you are overwhelmed with your clothing, that's a good number to have. For me, I'm going to have at the minimum 10, 10 tops. And, you know, I kind of know how to work with, you know, having more. Of course, they will be different style tops. So I will show you how I'm going to do that. So give me a minute. All right, so we got some other things on the rack. But before we move on to those items, what I want to make sure that I say as far as like your button ups, and you might not be a button up girly, and that's perfectly fine. So if that is something that you know that you are absolutely not going to wear, then don't get it, okay? But I would say, you know, just go try it out. Go, you know, to a fitting room, you know, with some other items that you like and see, you know, if it might be a vibe for you as well. But if not, then don't put that in your wardrobe if you feel like you're not going to wear it. But if you are a button up girly, or it's, you know, a style that you want to try out, then I would say, then, you know, at least get one. Like, you don't need 2, you don't need 4 for sure, right? But get one, and, you know, just make sure that you have that, you know, as a top in your wardrobe, because it is so versatile. Like I said, you can wear it as your just main shirt, you know, button down. You can wear it over things. You can wear it under things. Like, it's such a versatile piece. So, you know, and just in case you are interested in where I got mine from, this one came from H&M. This one came from H&M too. This is actually a men's shirt, but it came from H&M. This one, I believe I thrifted this one. And then this one right here came from Zara. So, so H&M, Zara, generally that is where I'm getting my button downs, or button ups. So anyway, moving on to the next items, which are tops as well. And so remember, we talked about having versatility in your tops. So just to start here, these are tanks. And I just kind of put them on a hanger together. I have colored tanks, and then I have like more neutral tanks. So, this is a hanger, and I'll make it look better than this, but this is the hanger with my neutral tanks. I also have like just a regular cream tank that will go up here. But I have a black one. I have a striped one, which is good because stripes are in this season. And then I will add the cream one as well. You don't have to have as many. You can have, I would say, at least have, a black and a white, or black and a cream. Now if you're like, black is definitely not my vibe, I don't wear black, I don't like black, then that's fine. Don't have black, but, get you a couple tanks because it's going to be cool, nice, cool. You have your arms out. If you need an additional layer, you can layer it with a jacket. You can layer it with a white button-up shirt or, whatever color button-up shirt. So, so definitely having some tanks is going to be helpful. I have these colored tanks as well. So like that ice blue that I was talking about, which is one of the colors of the season. And then like this rust or, I can't think of the color, but so we'll just call it rust, type of color, which I think, I'll definitely pull for both of these. Both of these came from Zara. Yes, both of these came from Zara, and I believe both of these came from, one came from H&M, and the other one I actually got from Forever 21 during their going out of business sale. So I got it for like next to nothing, literally. And so, yes, so you definitely want to make sure it's spring, have some tanks. I always like to have them all year round, actually, because they are good for layering. But definitely for the spring, because you can wear them with or without anything else. And then we talked about having your t-shirts, having some t-shirts. So this is just a plain white tee. And yeah, I got this from Zara, I believe. So just a plain white tee that I can wear with jeans, trousers, skirt, whatever, however I choose to wear it. And then this tee right here, which is more of a statement. So you can see like gold. It looks like a painting. So pretty. And this can go the same with jeans, with skirts, with slacks, however I choose to wear it, but it just gives a bit more of a pop. So, it's nice to have the all white one, and it's nice to be able to have this one. It's nice to have a black tee as well, if that's, something that you would like to have in your wardrobe. I wouldn't mind a black tee. However, I don't think I have one right now. So I do have the black tank. I do have other black tops, which may work their way in my wardrobe. But actually, I have a couple that I'm going to show you. They're just not tees. So, so I will show you all those. So we got those. And then this is something that I've become interested in this year. And so I have become interested in like the Oxford shirts. I have not had an Oxford shirt in like forever. Like I believe that's what they're called. I have not had one in forever. And I got these. I saw a content creator, a fashion influencer. I can't remember exactly who it was now, wearing like a cute Oxford with a blazer and some jeans, I believe. And that is my vibe. That is my style. Definitely the androgynous type looks where, it's still nice and feminine, but it leans, kind of masculine as well. So, I did buy these. I got these from H&M. So I got a cream one and a gray one. So gray is another very nice neutral to have. So, all of these things you don't have to worry about having. But really thinking about what fits your vibe. What do you like when it comes to the style and the fashion? And so for me, I know I haven't worn them yet, and I probably had them a few weeks. More so, I haven't worn them because I've wanted to show them to you all first. But anyway, I will be wearing them now. So, so these are super cute. You can wear them with jeans, right? You can wear them with slacks. You can wear them with skirts. You can wear them with a blazer on top. You can wear them by themselves. Like just so a jean, like the ways are endless, right? So I am super excited to have these in my closet as well. I have this. I think I have a couple other things to show as well. But this has been getting all of the wear babes. This is, like I said, one of those items that I know I'm going to get a lot of wear. And I already told y'all, me and denim, we go together real bad. So this is a cropped denim shirt. So I'll probably put it up there with my button ups. But you know, this is it has three buttons. It's cropped just enough. It is so cute. I have worn this with like wide leg pants. You can wear it with skirts. You can wear it. Have I done that yet? I think I did the other day. I think I did denim on denim with this. Like I wore a pair of jeans and wore this as well. So like this, you know, it's not a super light fabric. It's not a super light material. But on the days where it's still a little cool, or you know, on the days where it's, you know, maybe 70, can get away with this. And this is so cute. Like I have been getting my wear. I'm gonna get more and more wear. Yeah. And so if you like denim and denim on denim looks, like get you a denim shirt. Get you, for right now, a short sleeve denim shirt. I had a long sleeved one for like the fall and the winter months, one that and early spring that I just took off of here. But this one is the one that's getting ready to go up there now because it has the nice short sleeve. So, you know, it works. It works. And so I'm going to just add that here. You know, and I love that as well because just like the other tops, you can wear it open. I wore it with a dress a couple weeks ago, and I wore it open just over the dress. I think most of the time I've worn it buttoned all the way down with like a pair of pants. So yeah, so let's look at this. All right, something else. Can y'all tell I like blue? It has like become a newfound love for me. So this ice blue, like bubble top. So bubble tops are in, take note, take note. So bubble tops are in, it's like cropped, but it will be so super cute with like a pair of, you can put it with wide leg pants, a pair of jeans, a pair of slacks, whatever. Like this is just super, super cute. So, I am looking forward to wearing this. I got this from H&M. Yep, I got this from H&M. So, you know, just so super cute. Just something when a plain tank just won't do. When a plain tank just won't do and you just want to give them just a little something extra. You just want to do the most a little bit. This bubble tank is so cute. So, you know, I'm looking forward to styling this. Of course, you know, you can wear like a blazer or something over it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can dress it for work, you can dress it really for anywhere as long as you wear like the right other pieces with it. Like, you know, since this is cropped, you know, some people would say, oh, you know, don't want to show your midsection at work or at church if you wore it to church, but you just got to wear the things that are high-waisted that are going to, you know, cover those areas, and you could still get away with wearing this with like a blazer. So cute, so cute. All right, so that's, I think I have one or two more tops. So hold on one second. All right, actually, girl, I got three more. So, got a hanger caught on. All right, so I got three more. So I have this one that is, it's like knit. Super cute. It's peplum, which is back in style for this season. So if you've loved peplum like I have, get you this top. I got this from H&M as well. So cute with all of the things. Like what we're looking at are things that are interchangeable. And this is blue. This is navy. So I don't think I have anything navy up there yet. So this is navy and cream. So, you know, peplum, cute, casual, work, church, however you would like to wear it. This is going to be cute. Wear something over it on your arms. Wear it by itself. You know, it's like another version of a tank with just a little extra down there. So super cute. And then I have this, which is like one of the things I really wanted for this season. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Most of the stuff that's going on this is new. Like I've purchased most of this stuff over the past probably 6 weeks to 2 months or less. So this is kind of like a whole new wardrobe. But, you know, you don't have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. Your girl, I did really a wardrobe refresh, and really I've gained a good amount of weight. So a lot of my stuff, I just needed new anyway. So, you know, don't worry about that. If you already got the good stuff in your closet, just wear your good stuff. Okay? Don't worry about me shopping. Now, if you want to go shopping, it ain't my fault. You know, but okay. So, I have been wanting like a black vest. Like I have a black vest, a black button-down vest that I wore, that I had last year, but it was one of the ones that ends at the waist. And I wanted a longer one, but the places that had them last year, the prices they were charging, I didn't want to pay that. So good old H&M, and I believe Zara too, has come through for us this year. And so this one here is from H&M. Y'all see it's tagged, so a lot of the stuff tags is still on. But this is so cute. So let me actually put this down for a sec. And so this is so cute. I love this. It's like a vest, but it has like, this is like a little spaghetti strap look there. And so I am loving that. It buttons all the way down. It starts here. It buttons down. It flares out a little bit at the bottom, if you can see that. And so you can wear this by itself, button down. You can wear it over something. You can wear it, you know, with something over it if you would like to do it that way. So versatile, still the same thing. Jeans, slacks, skirts, however you choose to wear it, darling. However you choose to wear it, darling, it is going to be how the girls do. Yes, it's going to be. And so I am super excited about this. It's black, so you know, very easy to style. All right, and so then this beauty right here, and so peplum again, halter. The back is out. I almost didn't buy this because I didn't want my back out, but it was just too cute to pass up with the peplum. My back is gonna be okay. I'm gonna wear this on a date with hubby. It's gonna work. I can wear it to work with a jacket over it. It is going to work. I don't know if y'all can see the full effect because of the hanger. And so you still might not be able to, but you can see. So like the peplum there, and then it's halter. Oh, so cute. And I got this from Zara. So I'm letting you all know where I got all of these pieces from, just in case you are inspired to, you know, go out and look for them. I cannot promise that they're going to still be there, but, you know, just want to give you a reference point, okay? And so, you know, so this would be cute. Same thing. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. More than likely, I'm going to, like, the way that I can imagine it in my head right now is a pair of jeans or like a pair of shorts, like a pair of linen shorts. It's going to be so cute. Of course, you can do slacks if you want to. You can do a skirt. All right, so that is going to do it for those particular tops. We're actually, for me, we're still not completely done with tops. I know y'all like, how many tops? We haven't done nice, cute, light sweaters yet, so hold on. All right, beauties, so I am back, and as you can tell, it is a whole nother day, really another week, actually another month. And so I think I started recording the end of April, and it is now, we are like past mid-May. But your girl is committed, and we are going to get this video done and out for you, right? So yes, it's been a minute. Life happens. The last day that I recorded, the day just got busy. It got away from me. The weeks have gotten away. But here we are. Here we are. And y'all about to see all of these beautiful clothes. So as you can tell, backgrounds, things have changed because, I mean, I've still been working. I've still been changing things. This is my real life. Like I said, I build a capsule wardrobe for myself. So if you see, you know, the background, you see that the clothes are on the rack because, you know, I mean, I finished my capsule wardrobe for me. So some of the things that we, you know, saw before, you know, might not actually be here because they are probably in the cleaners now. Because your girl takes her stuff to the cleaners. You know, yes, I wash clothes, but you know, I like stuff to be ready when I want it and want to pull for it. I don't want to have to iron and stuff like that. And I like my clothes nice and pressed and looking neat and pristine. So, you know, so some things are in the cleaners. I'll be going to pick them up today, but a lot of things are here. We're not going to go through everything. But what we will do is, you know, just do a review. So we started with button downs. So of course I got my button downs here. We also talked about like just other types of tops. So, you know, bubble top, peplum top. We talked about the vest, another black peplum top. I don't think I showed you all this one, but this is a really good top. It's a brown like tank type of top. It is a like a crochet material. Actually, I think I did because I actually think I was wearing this on the day. I think I was wearing this on the day that I started the last video. So you all may or may not have really seen it, but this is part of my capsule. So this crochet style top So this will definitely be getting its wear. And then we just talked about other tops. So I showed you all the polo style tops, t-shirts, what you should have in your wardrobe. And I think we may have ended there. I may have had another top of two or two. Actually, I had the tanks, which I still have. I just took them down from here and I put them, they're stored back there. And so, but they're still there. They're still part of my capsule wardrobe. But just to kind of maximize my space and, just kind of condense things and it not look so full, I did take the tanks down. All right. So when we were speaking last, what we were getting ready to talk about were like cardigans, light cardigans for, the days that it might be cool that we can still wear things like that. And the weather is still weathering. Like today, it is like in the 60s. We are, as we speak today, the 21st of May, and it is chilly. It is 60 something degrees and it is pouring down. And so, cardigans, y'all can still wear those. So this is a cardigan I actually have not worn yet. I got it from H&M. I have not worn it yet, but it will be getting its wear. But this is just a nice neutral, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, jeans, a skirt, you can put it over a dress. Just so many different ways. You could pair it with, a pair of, shorts if you want to. So this cream, black, gold buttons, just very, very cute. Like it's a piece in itself, so this would be like nice to have in your closet. All right, so a couple other cardigan or like sweater options are these. They were not up there with my capsule, and I'm not sure if they will be, but I just wanted to just kind of show them to you just as far as having some variety. So this is a gray cardigan with gold buttons, gold accent details, right? As well as this one. This is a sweater vest, a cream sweater vest with gold. And I guess my eyes just keep getting drawn to the gold, and I've been wearing a lot of gold lately. In the past, I've been a silver girl, but gold is definitely or has become my color. So, so these are just options, that could go with your capsule so that you have different things to pull from. So, so this just basic gray, this cream, this one is cream black, cream and black. Of course, you could just do a black one as well, but these are just different neutral options that you could have as part of your capsule. You could have all of them. You could just have one or two of them, whatever works for you. I'm not sure if I will put one of these up there. I definitely had them through the winter, so I'm not sure if I'll put them up there. I think I'm just going to leave the one, but I just wanted to show you just different options for variety. Of course, if you're not a gold girl, you could get something with silver accents or just, other color buttons that, match the sweater, so it's like more versatile, but whatever you choose. But, here's just some other options. All right. So next, let's talk about dresses. So these are the two dresses that I have part of my capsule for now. So these are just dresses with straps. I'll put this one right here. So it's just a dress, a little shell dress. It is like, I guess I would call it maybe midi length. It doesn't go quite to the ankle, but it is, pretty long. And I did get this from H&M. So I actually have three of them. I have this one, which is like a reddish type brown. I have this cream one, and I have a blue one as well. I couldn't find the blue one, but they have kind of been just staying here for the past few months because they're so easy to pull for. You can layer them. You can put on one of the button downs with them. You could put on a cardigan with them. You could put them over something over the winter. I did put this one here over like a blue button up shirt. And it was so cute. That was the first time I had given that look. So they are really just so versatile, so easy to put on. Of course, you don't have to put anything over it if you don't want to. You could put on a pair of sneakers with it. You can put on a pair of slides. You can dress it up, put on a pair of sandals or heels. However, you're wearing it. Like, it could be so super cute. So I love these dresses that I got from H&M last year. I'm not sure if they are still available. I got them probably around this time last year. So you may be able to find if not the same one, something very similar. So, this for me is almost in the neutral category. Of course, this one right here is, it's cream, so it's very neutral. And then the blue one, I got good wear out of that one last year as well. I paired it with my blue button up shirt, which is not here, it's in the cleaners. I have this one. Remember, I had the stripe cropped one as well, but the longer one, I paired it with that one. I loved it. Certainly you could pair it with, white button up, or you could pair it with this beige button up as well. And so, in any of them, you could do the same, so remember, we're talking about interchangeability when we're looking at our capsule wardrobes. So, yep. So dresses. So making sure you have dresses. Now, even this dress that I have on now, and let me move the camera back so I can show you. So even this dress that I have on now, you can't really see it that good, but it is like a midi dress. Like, this would be a great dress as well. It's cream and black. Stripes are in right now. Stripes are always in for me. I love me a stripe. I know a lot of people don't, but I generally gravitate towards stripes as well. So when I'm shopping, I do. So so this dress is just like a little midi dress, but this would go well in the capsule. I didn't have it up here in my capsule because, y'all, I was putting so much stuff up there. Some stuff I was like, okay, girl, create the capsule. Some stuff just got to go in the closet. You can put it to the front of the closet and you can wear it. And so y'all know I'm wearing dresses. Like, dresses is my thing for this summer. And so I have pulled for this dress a couple times, so it might actually go up there with the capsule. So we'll see. But this is a good option. If you see my eyes going other places, I do have some other things laid out. So I just want to make sure that I am showing you everything. All right, and so here is like another option as well. This is just like a little tank dress right here. This is like, I guess like midi. It might be like knee length. It goes maybe just below the knee. But it's just another option, and it's gray. So it's another neutral that, you could throw stuff over the same way, as we talked about the other dresses. So it's just another option. Of course, black is another, color, so I'm trying not to like put too much black for my summer things. Of course, I do have, the black tops and things like that. But, I like to, be able to have a more light neutral palette for the summer. So, gray is always a good option. Brown is really in right now. So that's a great option where you don't have like the black that is so stark and dark, but hey, black can work for the summer. And if that's your color, if that's you, make sure that it's in your capsule, girl. All right, so next I want to talk about something else we need in our capsule, which is a skirt. And so I have actually 3 skirts in my capsule as of right now, probably 4 because I have a set that I'm going to show you as well. So then I would possibly have 4 in there, but these are 2. So I have this gray skater skirt as well as this one right here, this black skater skirt. And they are like shorter length. So they come to like the middle of the thigh, so you don't have to have this type of skirt. Like, if it doesn't work for what you're doing, or it's not long enough, or, it's just not your style skirt, you prefer a pencil skirt or a longer skirt or A-line skirt, or, a more like longer flowy skirt, this might not be your type, but this is what I have here for me. Like, I am really loving like the schoolgirl type look this year. So because that is a style that I am like enjoying, then of course I'm going to have that in my wardrobe this year. So it's the same thing for you. What are some skirt styles that you're really enjoying that you're going to get your wear out of this year? Because then you want to make sure that you put them in your capsule. Actually, I have more skirts than I thought. This is another one. I didn't even think about this one. This is just a denim, like acid wash, like gray skirt. Baby, this skirt has gotten its wear, baby. I haven't worn it in probably a few weeks, but it's here because I got this last year, heavy rotation. So, so this is just a denim skirt. You can dress it, down. You can dress it up nicely, for, me, and I like edgier looks, but I like to look real feminine as well. Like this just, you see the raw hem, this just fit in my wardrobe really, really good. This is like a midi type or length skirt, so this was another skirt. So that's something to consider. If you are a denim girly, you probably want some type of denim skirts in your wardrobe. Yeah, I got a lot of skirts up here, y'all. I forgot I had them. Let me put this here, because this one I actually forgot I had put up there. I actually thought this was still in my closet. So, a slip skirt. This is my first year getting a slip skirt. It hasn't been a style that I have really connected with or gravitated to, but this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get me one. So I did get me a slip skirt. I got me a black one. So it is, it doesn't come quite to the ankle, almost, just about to the ankle. But a slip skirt, is one of those skirts that is very versatile as well. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, put it with your sneakers, put it with your heels, slides, however, so it's a very versatile piece. I just got it in black. They got all different color ones. I got this one from H&M, and when I got this one, as well as times that I've gone back, they still have slip skirts. They have, the colors of the season. They have like butter yellow ones. I think I saw a gray one. I'm sure a brown one. So probably blue. Like, they have all colors. So, I just got black because, I feel like this will be something that I pull for more. I got it probably a couple months ago. I haven't pulled for it at all, but I'm going to get my wear out of this. I'm going to try it out. I think I'm going to like it. So, slip skirt, that might be something that you want to add to your wardrobe as well. It's something that gives a little more elevated because of like its satiny, material. So if it's your thing, if it's your vibe, I would recommend it, because I'm gonna try it out this year. All right, girl, so here is another skirt. So this is a denim skirt that I got a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, and I have not worn it yet, but y'all know I love me some denim, so I'm probably gonna get my good wear out of this. So this is like a longer skirt. It does have a slit. You see the details here. And it's nice. I believe it's like, we consider this like A-line maybe, but it's a split, and the split is splitting, child. So I think that it is so cute. It has these buckle details right here, so it just gives a little bit more. It's a denim skirt. If you like denim, I got this from Zara, I believe. So if you like denim, this might be something that's still there, or they may have a style that is similar. Of course, the dark denim is in this year, so you may want to get you a dark denim skirt. If not a dark denim skirt, maybe you want some dark denim jeans, or dark denim pants, or dark denim shorts, or something like that. A dark denim top. They have so many different options as far as dark denim, and then just with this is just a little more. It's plain to a degree, but it's not, because of the split and because of the buckle accents here. So once you get like your styles that you're going to wear a whole lot, you can start to play around with some things that, are a little different, things with a little more pop and a little more, as the girls say, judge, right? So, so this is, one of those skirts. So I can't wait to wear this. I just haven't worn it yet, but I know that it's going to get its good wear. And I actually do have another skirt up here. I have another denim skirt. It's just a long denim skirt. I'm not necessarily going to show you off that one for the sake of time, but like your girl told you, I love denim. So denim really finds its way easily in my wardrobe, but it's another skirt. Think about how many skirts you want to put in your capsule, how many you feel like you just love and you're going to interchange very easily, and put it there. So next, I want to show you, let's talk about pants. And so with pants, of course, let's just start with denim, right? Denim, your girl got denim. So let me just pull it out just really quickly. I'm not even going to, go through it so quick. So these were in heavy rotation last year. I still love them this year. I think it's that I'm trying not to pull for them as much. But because I love these, like just the gray color, gray look. It's my vibe so much. In the winter it went so well with like my moto jackets and things like that. Y'all know I like the edgier stuff. So these are just a pair of like, I guess like mom style jeans. I think mom style more than straight leg. And so I love these. And then I have other denim jeans, so up here, what I have right now, I have a pair of wide leg denim with a little distressing, I believe. Yeah, they have a little distressing in the knee. And then I have these barrel leg jeans, which is a newer style as well. So I have them up here because I really want to wear them more. but certainly whatever style jean is your vibe, then that goes in your capsule. So whether you like a mom jean, a straight leg jean, a boot cut jean, the skinny jeans, if you still love those, you can make them part of your wardrobe. Wide leg, it just, whatever is your vibe that you're gonna get your good wear out of, put that in your capsule wardrobe. So these are ones right now, wide leg barrel. Like I said, it's a newer style, so I'm trying to get more wear out of that. I think those are all that I have right now because I'm trying to get more wear out of these. I do have these, which are like denim trousers. I'm definitely a denim trouser girl. So I have worn these once. They have gone to the cleaners. They probably still got the cleaners tag on them. But yeah, love these. These are like I don't know what type of, I mean, it's a trouser, but it's not just like a regular, like it has a certain type of style like to it. Like, let me just take it off the hanger and show y'all. And then, they're long enough, but they're still kind of like, they're to like the ankle, but they're cute. They have the cuff, at the bottom, so they are like, a little more curvy, like here at the top. So cute. These came with a belt. I got them from Zara. So these will definitely be getting its wear all year. Not just, they're a great option for work, because it's like denim, but like, elevated denim, that still, it looks good for work. When I worked like in like more corporate or before I started my business, I loved the denim, like the denim trousers. Oh, they were one of my favorite things, like in heavy, heavy rotation in my closet. Like, love them because I am a denim girl. But for work, you want to look a little bit more elevated, put together, things like that. So, if you have a job where, like you love denim, but it's like, okay, I need to look more elevated, get you a pair of these, girl. All right. So other pants to have in your closet are definitely going to be other trousers. So, these are a pair of black trousers that I have. So they are kind of similar to the denim ones in style. I got these from Zara as well. So I have a few. So I have these black ones here, and there's another pair of pants up here as well. But I have black. I have them in olive. And I have them in like, what's that? Like a beige. I have them in beige as well. So the same style. I have 3 colors. So, so that's one thing, your trousers. Another thing that if you like them, are going to be wide leg pants, and I love them. So they're going to be in my wardrobe. It's like I can't get enough of them. So this is a pair of black, very flowy wide leg pants. These are great for the summer. These are super long. They gonna drag the ground, and I love it. I like them, and it's great that they're black. These do have pockets. They're pretty like thin material, but they flow. So I got these from Zara last year. And then I have these as well that I got from, did I get these from Zara? These came from Zara as well. So these are like a beige wide leg pants. Y'all see my cleaners tags hanging from my clothes. Yes. So that is, hold on one sec. Here is another beige wide leg pants. These came from cleaners as well. So yeah, so I love these. I've had these for probably about 2, maybe 3 years at this point. These get good wear. So, so I love these. The reason that I love this style is because it's like a crinkly, style, and these as well, they're like kind of crinkly, so they just kind of, I like linen, but y'all know how linen wrinkle. And so these, because they already like have the crinkly look that's supposed to be there, it's just like easier, right? These aren't linen. I don't know exactly what this is, but, I just take these to the cleaners. And so yep, so get your pants. So like I said, for me, it's jeans, it's some trousers. Like this is definitely my trouser year, wide leg pants. It is going to, like, that is my thing. I am going to get my good wear out of wide leg pants. Let me show you what else I got. And then here is just another pair of trousers that I got from Zara. Just a structured, more structured trouser. It is, you know, you see the pleats in the front. Not the pleats, what do you call it? The crease. You see the crease in the front, and then it's like a flare at the bottom. They don't have any belts or anything. It's like a button here with a zipper, but these are really nice. Yeah, these are really nice. And actually the pleats are like made into the pants. So, you know, if you are a pleat girl, or not a pleat, I keep calling it a pleat. If you are a crease girl, like, these pants are really good because, you know, it's just automatically, it's just in there, you know, because sometimes we like lose our creases and things like that. And I am a crease girl. You know, my mama, she always ironed creases in our stuff growing up, and it just looks so cute and nice and neat. And so I am still like a crease girl. Y'all can see when I took them to the cleaners, I did tell them to crease them. So they're creased in the back from the cleaners. But these front creases are just, they're in there. It's like a hard crease. So yeah, so these are cute. These, you know, are like a good look, you know, just as a more structured pant, but you can get any color that works for you. So I think that is it as far as just regular pants. You know, I mean, I have other pants here. You know, I have a black pair that I just brought out this morning. They may or may not go up here. I think I have plenty up here already. But I do have like more pants, like a more structured black pant. And then I see another beige pant. I don't know if I need any more beige, but that just shows you how much I kind of, you know, go that way, you know. And so like these colors, remember interchangeability, you know, so the pants could interchange with pretty much all of these shirts, you know, in some way or another. So, you know, that's what we're looking for with our capsules. All right, let's get to the next thing. All right, girl, I'm back. And so next I want to talk about sets. Sets are so super important to have in our wardrobes because they are super versatile. You know, you can wear the tops by them. Well, you can wear them together, of course, right? You can wear it together as a set. You can wear the tops with something else with a different bottom. You can wear the bottom with a different top, you know, so they are so super versatile. Even if you're wearing it together, you know, you can probably like wear it together in different ways. Like, they are so super versatile. So I have a couple sets here that I'm going to show you. They weren't necessarily in my capsule already, even though, you know, these are things that can certainly get a lot of wear. The set that I actually did have in my capsule is in the cleaners. So I don't have that to show you today, but, you know, I will describe it for you. It was just a cream jogger set. So, you know, just real simple, but it was like elevated, like the pants, like it wasn't just like joggers. Certainly could dress it down and wear some sneakers, but it was like one of the jogger sets that you could wear with some slides and still be cute. Or, you know, the pants, you know, you could wear with slides and, you know, like just cute, right? So if I should get that back today, so if I remember, I will at least you know, put it in the video, you know, if I get it back in time and can remember to just kind of record it. But the two sets that I have today are these two. So this is actually like, I've made it more into a set. I got them individually. As you can see, the color is like a little bit different on them, but it goes so nicely as a set. So this is just like a linen blend shirt. Like, I think one of these is linen and then the other one is like a linen blend, the pants or the shirt, I can't remember. The shirt might be linen, the pants might be the linen blend. But anyway, they pair so nicely, you know. So this is just a button-up shirt. It is a pair of more like wide leg pants, you know. So like I said, I can wear them separately, I can wear them together. You know, this got a lot of wear last year. You know, it's gone to the cleaners, so, you know, it's going to probably get a good amount of wear this year. I moved it from where I didn't put it with this current capsule because it's gotten so much wear. So, you know, I need to give some other things its turn, but it is right there in the front of my closet as well. Easy for me to pull for because it has already gone to the cleaners. It is nice and starched and creased and all of that great stuff. So, you know, a set. So this here let me put this one down. This here is another set. This was with like my winter wardrobe as well. This is a skirt set. So animal prints, or prints are just in right now. Definitely animal prints. I got this from Zara last year. So this is like the leopard print, and it's this top here, and then it has this midi length skirt. It's like a bodycon material, but this is just so cute. This probably will go back up there. I definitely know I'll probably get wear out of the skirt because the skirt is just so good. The skirt is so good. I've worn them together, of course, as a set. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of wear out of the top other than it being, with the set. But, what we find is that sometimes we don't get, as much wear out of something, and then all of a sudden we start getting a whole lot of wear out of it. So we'll see how it works. But yes, sets are so good because, like I said, you can wear them together, you can wear them as separates, and it's so good. So good, especially if you like to really minimize things, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to have all of these separate pieces, like sets are so good to have, because you can still wear them as separate. So yeah, so get you some sets. All right, so now I want to take a moment just to talk a little bit about outerwear. So like I said, we are in May. The weather is still up and down. It seems like even going into the last week of May, next week, based on what I can see from the weather so far, we're still gonna have like the cooler days. So there might be the days or even just the evenings or the early mornings that you might still need like some light outerwear. So I have a couple things. I don't have my outerwear here just for the sake of space, but I am going to show you some things that can be part of your capsule outerwear. All right, so the first thing I am showing you is a trench. So I have a crop trench this year. This is my first time having a trench ever. I've looked at them. I'm like, oh, are they my style? I don't know. They look a little plain, even though I'm plain girly, but it's just something about the trench. But when I saw the crop trench this year, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to try it out. So I got this one from H&M. I love it. I am, for the longest time, a jean jacket girly. I think this is like the new jean jacket, okay? I love the trench. Of course, you can get you a long trench, but, I think the shorter trenches are really good for, like, the summer, as we're headed into the summer, so spring, summer. I think the crop trenches are really good, and then the fall or the very early spring is when your longer trenches are really good, but it's up to you, wear what you want. So this crop trench, trenches are really in right now. This year, it's like they have the belted trenches that I am in love with. I haven't had a chance to actually go on and look, but I do think that I am going to look because I love that style. But I'm loving my crop trench without like the belt, at the bottom. But those are chef's kiss as well. So that will be something that I'll be looking for. I do think as of right now, they are a good grip, a good amount of money based on where they're coming from. Next year, next season, next year, we'll probably see the belted ones. We'll probably see dupes of, because I forget the exact brand or company that has created the like more belted ones, or has created the more current belted ones. But we'll if we don't get one this year, girlies, if you're looking for a less expensive option, we'll probably be good for next year. All right, so next, of course, is going to be a jean jacket. This is the one that I had on at the beginning of the video. So it is like a kimono style jacket. It has the belting in the back, so you can belt it together. But I have other jean jackets as well. Like I got a lot of jean jackets because y'all know I'm a denim girl. And so your denim jackets, so that is just something to have, for a more dressed down look or to dress down your look. Of course the denim on denim is in, so you can, throw that over, your jeans. I think I had it paired with some orange wide leg pants. So, whatever works for you. If you just want to throw it over something, your arms are chilly, a jean jacket. Get one of these in your wardrobe as well. And then lastly, I don't know if we necessarily consider this outerwear, but a blazer. So, I have this navy one here. It is textured. And, so this is a good option because my black one. I have a black linen blazer. It's in the cleaner, so I'll be picking that up today. But, just for the sake of showing you a blazer, and I have many blazers, colored blazers, all types of blazers, but this is like more of a neutral, so this is something good to have in your wardrobe as well that, for work purposes, or, if you're just a blazer girly and you just want to put on a blazer, you want to elevate your outfit a bit. This is always going to be a good option for you to have on your arms. All right, girls, so that is pretty much it for today. I did not add accessories in this video, so like purses and shoes and, jewelry or just other types of accessories, but I am going to do a separate video on the accessories that I'm wearing this summer so that you can get some ideas of what is trending or, just some inspo for what you might want to pull out of your closet or add to your wardrobe. So I'll do another video for that. So be on the lookout. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and take the time to do that now, girl, because if you've already watched this full video, then that means that you like something that you saw. So, I would love to have your subscription. Hit that notification bell so that you'll know every time that I upload a new video, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Because if you watched the whole video, you liked what you saw today. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so that other beauties like you will be able to find this video as well. And until then, make sure you're looking good and you're feeling good, beauties, one day at a time. Talk to you later. Bye.